Mic check, mic check, mic check. Ah, how's the audio levels? Before I go any further, let's figure out if the music's too loud or the mic is too low. Sounds good? Okay, cool. All right. Let's get crack-a-lacking then. Sad days. Looked like it was going to work. But, you know, can't win them all, right? I took an L on that one. Boom, 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 boom. What did I miss? Let's figure out what I missed. I would reckon this is what I missed. We have a low, and we have a high, and we break the high. And then we break the low and set a lower high. That's what I missed. That's what I missed. Oh well. It is what it is, man. That's life. You don't gotta win all. You don't gotta win every trade. Alright, so what does that mean? Well, okay, let's talk about a couple of things here. Let's hop over to the Coinbase chart. Hopefully that thing's not too much of a wreck right now. Come on, bruh. Load. What are we doing? Is this Coinbase? Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay. So, oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. Now I remember. We're in discount right now, so I don't know about aggressively hunting for shorts down here, because we're super discounted in this price setting. Actually, take that all the way up to there. Super discounted price setting, so like tough to want to hunt for shorts down here. Good thing is we're forming 4-hour market structure right next to the swing low here. We are forming 4-hour market structure. I think that's pretty good news. Technically down to here. Which means that if we can, well, really and truly, if at this point, because we've already touched the local low at this point, right? Super close. Right, this thing. I do not mean to be drawing all over this chart, but I can't help myself. Okay, so we've already touched that, right? So, price can, if price turns around and breaks 114.042 with a 4-hour candle body close, then you're returning your 4-hour market structure to bullish at the other side of the range. Just as we turned our 4-hour market structure to bearish at the top side of the range, we could turn our 4-hour market structure to bullish at the bottom side of the range. We do have, we do have some demand below us. I'm nervous about this stuff down here. Not that it doesn't provide lift, but that if you, we'll flip to the daily. That if you close a daily candle body down in here, it's going to look a lot like a daily break of structure. So I get nervous in those zones. What's other things that I can say about this? Let's go back to this chart. So we know, let's relabel some things. Let me just clean this up. Let's just clean this up really quick. Won't take long. Yeah, it won't take long. Just wipe all the drawings. Get on that damn wick. Oh yeah, this is our pending break of 4-hour market structure. MA. How about MS? Oh, and by the way, good morning, everybody. Jake Dorton and Siebel and Pollen and Knights KJ and Dex. Yeah, we can get to these other coins. Give me a moment to finish up on BTC. All right, so, all right, if we know that we have a pending break 4-hour structure there, and we know that we have supply right on top of it, I think this is all good news. This is all good news. It's all good news in my opinion. And I say that because, yeah, this is all just going to be good information for me. If I see price trade up into supply, and then I see that price starts drawing back down out of supply, and I see that price flips back to bullish from demand, indicating that it wants to take a run back at this high, then I have, and by the way, before all this happens, I'd really like to see this low taken before any of this other bullshit I'm talking about. If I can see this low taken, and then I can see 4-hour market structure return to bullish, hit supply, retrace back down into demand, flip structure again indicating that it wants to run the high, then I have my answer as to whether or not supply is in control or demand is in control. And this could honestly present a big old swingish type trade. So those are some of the things that I'm going to be watching for locally. Now, as far as trading from, let's say we do come down to this low, we do purge this low here, and we start to see some lift. How are we going to, can we execute a trade from this area back to this area, anticipating that other scenario that I was talking about? I think that's going to be the tough part. All honesty, I think that's going to be the tough part. Yeah, I mean, right now, the structure that is flowing down to the low, it just flows like this. Just boom down. Furthermore, I would say we should pay attention to this general area in which market opened at. So I think as it stands right now, if we could get back into the little market open zone, I'd be interested to drive it down to this low, because it's still a big question mark for me here. I see the potential of a range rotation coming off of that swing low, but, you know, I mean, as indicated on the Coinbase chart, there's other potentials at hand as well, right? There's potential that that low breaks. You know, and then another thing, I know I said this at the beginning, but I'm just gonna warn again that this represents shorting in a very discounted setting, right? Like you're really trying to squeeze the last drop out of the orange at that point, which is well, it's kind of greedy. Let's just call it what it is. That would be kind of greedy. So for now, I think I'm going to set me an alert. You know what? I'm gonna get the alert a little bit lower. I'm gonna bring it right to there. Pop an alert on that, and then we'll just move on with our lives. We want to do ETH next. Yeah, I don't know. ETH hit a pretty shortable area in my opinion this morning. I feel like feel like we must have talked about a bearish break below this low yesterday with a retracement that loses structure to come back down to here. Yeah, I think this is kind of what we should surmised yesterday. So let's go ahead and clean some of this stuff up. I don't know. I don't know where the hell this came from. I didn't draw it today, I can promise you that much. So, you know, similar circumstance on ETH where you sort of return your, am I on the 15-minute time frame? I am. You return your 15-minute to bullish here. You come up and clear this high. Flip your 15-minute to bearish. Back test. New low. So I don't think I would treat this any differently than the way I'm currently looking at Bitcoin. I still wanted further down on this. I don't think we need that line anymore. There were some different time frames here. Oh, it's the 4-hour. Cheeky bastard. Yeah, too much. It would be an insanely odd move if it broke this high right now. That would strike me as a very odd move. So I would probably suggest something a little along these lines. Likely to receive some turbulence out of this zone. Kind of looks interesting. I want to do some math on this and just consider an entry here. Bruh, can I get to the futures? You know, I'll take a little piece of an ETH short. Really, bro? That's not going to particularly go well. Never mind. It's just I'm not in love with the execution on that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. Really, dude? Okay. Let me get back to chat. Let's see here. Let's get some alerts on ETH as well, so we can move on with our lives. All right, and we were. Oh, yeah. We're not quite done with ETH, are we? Areas like that to me make the most sense. Yeah. Okay, we already had a plan for this. There's a little 2-hour order block in here too, but I don't like giving myself 100 choices. I'm going to put it on there regardless, but I don't really like giving myself 100 choices. It never serves me well. Alright, Saga, huh? Saga. Anything else on here to chat about? Anything else on there to chat about? Not really. Not really. Okay, let's just do Saga. Saga. Is it like a... Looks like it could be a crypto. Binance perpetual chart? I don't know, why do I feel like we've charted this before? Is there a Bybit perpetual chart? Well, I'm assuming we haven't charted this then. Alright, let's get after it. Structure's still bearish. Should take this low. This was, let me just make sure I'm not tripping here. I think this was your first opportunity to turn daily market structure to bullish was here. And you failed to do so. Right, bearishly here. Range on a retest. Drive down to here. Internally bullish. No, because it's still a wick. And then start falling apart again. I think I gotta get down to the 4 for that last part. Up, down, up, all internal structure. Never mind, all internal. All right, so that supply held. New low, demand hits, rises, another SFP. Lose your upward structure around here. Strip to the 15. This topping range hits again. That's not mitigated, but you get a bullish structure to come back for that now, at least on the 15. Break, retest, new low, internal upwards only structure, not quite in the SFP, another break. Those lows get creamed. I would hope for, yeah, I'd take it. 24.92. Once you hit this low here at 23.73, well then 24.92 becomes a pending bullish break on the. Let's find the time frame. Is it all the way up to 4 hour? Yeah, that becomes a 4 hour market structure break, right? So a couple things. You'll have a 4 hour order block inside of this general supply range. So I would wait for an initiation below 23.73. A retest in here, and then I'd look to drive down. First target would be this. Second target, I think I'm going to go ahead and say is that. And then just shoot for the absolute low after that. Yeah, something along these lines. Where my Discord at, man? Oh, we didn't post ETH. Live TA. Let's slide this over so everybody can see the damn thing. Just kind of show some interest there. I don't know. Ugly, but I'm gonna post it out of. Just to keep moving. Yeah, just to keep moving. All right, so we did the otters. They have arrived. Good morning to 116 otters. Let's see here. So we were just looking at Saga, and now we're on to Sui. Sui's still on the stairs down after this SFP, and I'm still upset about that. Let's get down to the 15 and see what else we had in here. Oh yeah, bruv. The fucking trade from yesterday. Bruv. Ooh. I mean, at this point, I think it's pretty high probability to achieve its final, what I set for its final target at 32,642. And if it hits it, that position will end up being an 18R. I didn't take it, so, you know, but it's just cool. I think risk and reward's neat. Let's clean all this up. So you lose the range, initiate, mitigate, continue. I have this jam on vinyl. Half a dozen, 1/6 of the other. You just formed a bit of a strong high right here. This low is weak. I would I think it'd be cool to get back into some of these areas here. Maybe look at covering the strong high. Shit risk reward. Terrible. Absolute dog shit. Maybe get away with covering the market open wick. And maybe you can get a retest further up into there, help improve the risk reward, but the risk reward is it's kind of poor on this, if you ask me, relative to the other situation that we had for it. And longs, yeah, let's get all that stuff taken care of. Are we longing down in demand? Is that the plan? Or what do we have to do? We have to break any major structure for that? Yeah, I don't know. Those are areas that I'd be entertaining longs. Yeah, all three of these. Yep, those are the areas that I would be interested in longs. ENS and Link. ENS. Do they have it on Bybit Perpetual? Yep, I do. Better hope you can long it right here. Alright, let's do some investigations. We can see that those sides touch, and we can see that this low eventually got broketed. That's a break a daily market structure. So you do come down and you know, smoke your... You get all the way down here? No, but you do come down and you take that low. Now, just prior, this is in my supply and demand video. If you use your imagination, you don't have to use your imagination that much. This is the last buy to sell that broke structure from left to right, that placed in inefficiency on the chart, that yeah, broke structure. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say it broke structure. I think this is the area, if I'm not mistaken. It was interesting because it did have a little bit of a retest there. Maybe I was, that's right, we were on the 4, weren't we? Come back to me. Come back to me. Yeah, whatever. I'm still taking this. Maybe we can refine a little further. Where is a horizontal ray? Or I mean a horizontal line. No, I'm still happy with it. Alright. Do we have demand just below this range? Current range though, yes we do. Oh, get on the damn whip. Alright, let's back this off. It's currently set up to return its I mean, you can flip 4-hour market structure right here, right now. Well, I mean, not right now. Obviously, going to go up and break 24. 898. But it's in a position where it could, you know, you have a. This has completed its target, and you have formed 4-hour market structure at the low. Okay. Yeah. No, is it 4? Can't tell him that. That's close enough for me, man. It's close enough for me. Let's drop to the 5. Yeah, I think this thing's going to attempt to push up and see if it can surpass this market open area. And if it does surpass that area, yeah, it's making an attempt at it. Anyways, yeah, it's either gonna probably like fail out of there and then start breaking daily market structure again, right? This is a pending daily break of market structure right here as well. Well, actually, I mean, it doesn't have to roll out of there. It could come, clear back up to this daily order block prior to coming. There's all kinds of different options. I'm just trying to surmise whether or not it's logical to. I've never seen this chart before, so I'll give it a break. But that's a break of 4-hour market structure right there after sweeping the range low. So like this you want it to come from here up above here and initiate. and then things would actually be in a pretty like look really good in my opinion. It'd look really good in my opinion. Bro, can we hit any right buttons? Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I just feel I've never seen this chart before. I just feel better if it's up here and then hunt for the trade. I don't know about hunting for the trade down here. Again, shorting in the most discounted setting that you could pretty much ask for. What's happening over here? Just take a peek at this real quick. Come on, internet, bro. Yeah, nothing very interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I would be pretty patient with this one. I mean, yeah, I've gone through all my logic of what I think the relevance of where price action sits right now. Let's look at the weekly and make sure we're not missing any important information on the weekly. Weekly locally in an uptrend, retesting its prior trading range. See, here's the thing. If I'm right at all about something like this, then you have all the time in the world to plan for that trade. There's no reason to force it here. Yeah, I'm sticking to my guns. Put 4-hour market structure back on the side at 24,898, and let's worry about it then. That's what I would say. And then link. Keep on moving. I don't like it. I don't like it. But let's look closer. Yeah, see, what I'm worried about right now is this daily order block I saw. I mean, it doesn't meet all the rules, but this thing here, it doesn't meet all the rules, but, lifting out of this kind of fair value gap here just doesn't seem overly sustainable to me. This final purge up, or I mean this final sort of push up where you took this high and then returned and broke this low. Oh, I'm sorry, broke that low. I don't know, man. think I might be interested in short, but I think we gotta lose this. We gotta lose 24, 460 at this point because these highs touch. So we gotta kind of lose this more than that, please. Before looking for that. Before looking for any... Jesus, learn how to draw. Before looking for any kind of action out of there. Yeah. That kind of situation. I just posted that chart. It looks like absolute dog shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. ETH, what are we doing over here, dude? Okay. It's not the most ideal way for this to happen. This is kind of becoming a mess this morning. I had to break structure to get here. Bullishly. Go to the 10 though. It doesn't sure don't look like that on the 10. Say what? Say the who the what? Sorry, bear with me, people. Don't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. I think I still gotta stick to my guns on this. I'd hate to take multiple losses in one day, but you know, that's also trading, man. Like, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I recommend following me on this. I really don't. I just don't make any... Oh, really? Another Purge of the Woe? That's what the lift is all about. You flip back to bullish? Yeah, I don't know. I still am... I'm still going to try and short it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm still going to try it. And 904... Son of a bitch! 904 subs! Get the fuck out of here. We gotta do Soul still. Mislabeled. It's just in a really problematic positioning, like some of these other ones where, you know, you kind of flip structure here to get up to a place like this, and then you break structure here, but then you're also like back testing some manner of demand. There's even a 15-minute order block right down in here. Right? And then lifting. Things get this is, let's see. Here comes the fucking problem with shorting and discounts of these larger sort of, I don't know if you want to call them a macro range or whatever. Things get sloppy down here, man. They get sloppy as hell. I feel like we just need to delete all this shit. Just make it all go away. I mean, I guess this isn't nearly as discounted as Bitcoin is. Dude, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, what were we doing? What were we doing on Sol? I feel like ultimately on Sol, it's going to end up being lower. But I just wonder if this overextension here, aka this gap, needs to be filled and we need to retest a top like this up here. What would that do to like 4-hour structure if we were to do something like that? Would that change 4-hour structure? Too bullish. Yes, it would. You had a 4-hour order block right here. I mean, it's honestly, it's kind of a logical place for the whole thing to go right back up to this guy. You know, I mean, primary structure up from the low. Does not break until here, meaning all of this was demand. Now, demand initially provided a lift, hit supply, drop to a new. It's still all I'm saying. Yeah, and then you know, then you go down. You kind of hit the, call it the decisional point of demand in the top of it. Can't set a new high. Come down for the extreme point of demand in the bottom of it. Like I don't. It could go up from here. All honesty, yeah. I mean these charts are not as clear for me today as yesterday. They just simply are not. They are not. Odd. Where's a trade I really like on this? I'll be up here. But I think that's going to be shooting for a higher low, higher high. So I do like that. Well, yeah, I like as it stands right now, I like this one the most. And then maybe like that. Why did I love that so much? Oh man, interesting. So I take 2 losses today. Interesting. That's good news. I think that's overall good news. Yeah, let's dive in a little closer here. I think we need to start looking at the potential of forming demand in these areas. And look for, yeah, I'm starting to like this a little bit more. And if not, I just need to take the rest of the week off. We've had a great week so far. It's only Wednesday. Yeah. All right. What else? What did I miss? What did I miss? XRP, Nick. I'm just here for the tunes. Gosh, I didn't say too many more people. JRMO and Fairway Dave Shankland. What's up? Crypto Alt Delete and Crypto Manipulation Trader. Just cover it. And Jesus Saves, PB Stack, Tom Lee, Dusty Hunt, Jake Dorton, Bio. Ooh, we're not there yet. We still have to do XRP. Oh. XRP officially hit the long zone. So, like, let's fucking go, XRP. Please. Why was that zone so interesting? Is it a daily? No. Was it a 12-hour? No. Was it a 4-hour? No. What the fuck was it? 6-hour? 8-hour. 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 Yeah. About an 8. Yeah, I mean, it's in an interesting place. I think it's in an interesting place for long. I think yesterday we were talking about here or here. And this is starting to look pretty good locally. Let's clean a bunch of shit up here. That never hit. So I suppose we should probably leave that on. Yeah, go away. Interesting. Steal this guy. I'm going to put him right there, and I'm going to make an alert out of him. And let's see about a potential of trading up to an area like that. One of these days, I am going to learn to sleep more. Yep. Okay, now what did we have? We had like something odd after XRP. What was it? Bio. I suggest it's probably not going to surpass this zone. Not any effing time soon. I mean, like, I feel like that's a good ceiling for it. Bullish break is here. Initiate, mitigate, continue. Okay. Initiate, but no mitigate. It's gonna be hard to get a ticket on the bus, man. That's gonna be hard. This is kind of some weird price action, and then like it really got bullish after that. Meaning I'm less than confident that it would make a mitigation back down in here, and if it were, like, what in the hell in there is going to work? It all looks kind of odd in there. I mean, it is a demand range, but it's like the whole thing's like a fair value gap. Yeah, so it makes me feel as though I would prefer to retest. I actually like this demand better. Ew, I like that demand better. I'd target things like that. And this. And this. Yeah, probably something like that for now. Okay, good. Well, I mean, I'm actually pretty glad to see things turning bullish here. I really am. I don't know if the pain's quite over yet, but all around, I'd say that looks. I like it. I mean, I don't like coming in and losing trades. That's never the fun part of it. But when you make a whole bunch of money shorting, and then things start to turn around, and it starts to slap you on the naked rear because you continue to try and short it, then, you know, I don't know. I don't want to complain about that. That's all I'm going to say. Did I miss anything? And I'm going to change up the music a little bit. It's not that it's hateful. It's just that I want something else. Okay, so I think I more or less peeped at everybody's coins. Did I? Don't worry. Just made up the loss we took on the scalp long. Hitting 1 minute order block right now. Just made up for that loss we took on this little scalp long. Ada and Cass. Keeps pushing, huh? Love it. Ada and Cass. Ada and Cass. Where you at, dude? Oh, we must have looked at Ada earlier. Because is my thoughts don't change on it. Yeah, my thoughts don't change on this. I still say initiate it, mitigate it, continue it. Yeah. Yeah, more. Yeah, yep. This is still how I feel about that. And what was the other one, Cass? Ah, look, giant block.
It's not so much for the pleasure she gives to you. It's because you have
Chart. I don't like the positioning on this at all.
Maybe that's love. Unselfish love. It's like when you're weary
I don't know. See, it looks weak here to me. I mean, it hit an order block. We had like a little bit of an 8-hour order block down in the tip here. But I don't like the lack of... Let me see. Let me get down to... Oh, we did take it. Never mind. No, we didn't. See, I don't love that. I think I look at this like Alexo crypto style. Wait for a break of momentum. And then some sort of retracement. But I'm going to tell you, I don't love the positioning of this. It's like you have this significant up, and then you come back below the low that created it. It's not the worst. I just, I think I would rather be patient on this, right? Like it's still, there's just no way around it. Like it's still locally in a the down syndrome trend. So let's wait till that stops. And then let's hunt for longs. So I want it to break this high. Just heard my SL get hit. Yeah, let's wait for a significant initiation here. And yeah, I don't know. I think be patient. I mean, I think I have to force myself at this point to take the rest of the day off and then just see if I can come back to the charts tomorrow and see that they're like actually bullish. Not just pretending to get to be bullish, but like actually bullish. Yeah, I think I'm gonna feel way better about that. And something about ENS. Why do I feel like we had TA on ENS? Like, yeah, I thought we had. I could have swore we had some. Well, I mean, like, the range is complete. Yeah, the range has been completed. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll just follow your 15 here. What is this doing here? Oh, we were on this earlier. Okay, I got you. Pop through VWAP, huh? Sure did. But why not just wait until you have like your? I mean, you're gonna break some fairly significant structure here pretty soon. 1 hour, 2 hour. I don't know. Whatever. Call it 1 hour. 1 to 2 hour structure. You're gonna break that pretty soon. So I'm just putting an alert there and relax. That's what I would do. I wouldn't force that. Yeah, we did look at this thing. Bro. But that's me. That's me, right? That's just me. It's S to D flip right there. Supply to demand flip. Boom. Hey, good man. I'm glad you get some T and P out of that. It'd be cool if you could actually get the F up out of here. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. How are we doing on time? I'm about out of it. I'm about out of time. All right. Anyways, yeah, you're welcome, everybody. Not the best stream, right? Not the best stream. Arguably not the best stream. But you know, that's life, man. That's life. Watch this thing just grenade down or something absolutely wild at this point. I have no idea. No idea. No idea. No. 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 I don't like it. Did I find anything that I actually loved? I don't think we found. I don't recall finding anything that I was like, oh man. I mean, I found some things that I was like, okay, whatever. I'll take another L on that one, I guess. But I don't recall running across anything that. Oh yeah, this one. XRP was the one. This is the one I set the alert on. Yeah. If I do anything, I might just wait for some XRP today. All right. Well, my music got taken away from me. It's about 8 o'clock. I got spanked in my bare bottoms this morning. My bare bottoms are hurting and they're sore. I'll probably just call it done. Yeah. Unless we got anything else we wanna talk about. That API 313 move was crazy. I can't believe that HRJ was on to that before it ever happened. That was wild. That was wild. A lot of greens in the market today. Love that. Love that because we all know how desperately bad I want to see a rotation up from the bottom of this range. Yeah. Yep. All right, man. I'm gonna call it. Sorry if I was not as helpful today as other times. Y'all have a good one. Take care, and we'll see. We'll see you on the next one, man. See you in the next one. Adios, amigos. Yeah, we do need an alert on the 4-hour pending break. We do need that. We do need that. Bye-bye.